The views and opinions expressed on this program do not reflect the company, owners, management, staff, clients, or partners.
It's Wednesday, the second day of August, 2023. Happy Cup Match Eve, and welcome to Bermuda's Daily Talk Show. It's the Daily Hour brought to you by the BAC Group of Companies, Medical House, and Lindos. I'm Jamal Hartman. She's Sherry Vanderpool, and Maya Palacio will be with us in a bit to bring you the latest in her news break brought to you by People's Pharmacy. Sherry.
Good morning, Jamal. Happy Cup Match Eve.
Yeah. I was trying to work on the lighting because I have this really beautiful blue shirt on, and the lighting isn't doing me any
That's
favors.
blue. That looks very gray.
Yeah, it's very blue. It's St. George's light blue, and the lighting is doing me absolutely no favors this morning.
As it should. No favors at all. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just we're setting the tune right now for
well, I
that.
mean, in fairness, the lighting was done by a Somerset person, so I mean,
Please.
this is what Somerset people do. They want to, try to dull our shine, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, for the past 10 years or so. But I mean,
Yeah, whatever. Hey, don't forget, Maya Palacio will be with us in a bit to bring you the latest in her news break brought to you by People's Pharmacy. I want to give a shout out, actually. I'm such a bad son. Yesterday was my stepmom's birthday, so I just want to say a happy birthday to Janice Otter Bridge. And yeah, because, Maya and Sancha distracted me. Yeah.
But if you keep blaming somebody else, you could not take accountability. I
Oh,
swear.
yeah,
She's
man.
such a beautiful person, very nice.
Yeah.
And she has put up with you. So, I mean, you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have.
yeah,
It should have been a banner and
yeah.
everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So, big up to her birthday, Emancipation Day, baby. Very important date to be born. Cup match time. So she had a great day and popped some non-alcoholic champagne and had a little, it's pretty delicious. Actually, I'm gonna get me a couple bottles to take with me cup match today, hopefully, if the weather cooperates. But anyway, greetings everyone, and thanks for making us part of the daily routine. A good one today as we welcome, a conversation. We're going to welcome all of you into the studio with us as we share what Cotton Match means to all of us. So all of you are welcome into the studio today. I'll just say one thing. Make sure your internet bill has been paid, right? We need a strong signal. 2, Maya's going to tell you, Sherry's going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you, watch your mouth. No foul language, all right? And 3, the best part, please don't wear red and blue.
Whatever, definitely wear red and blue, and make sure at least that you're appropriate from the waist up.
Oh, that's important. That's
That's
important.
important.
And if
You know,
if you're only focusing on waist up, stay sitting. All right, stay sitting. All right. So we're going to welcome all of you into the studio today. Join the conversation. Just let us know what Cup Match means to you. Also, please, I encourage you to subscribe on our website, follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with all that we have going on. Help us grow beyond the mic as we continue to do our part to improve our community. Folks, we had a good time at the restaurant crawl. And if you missed it,
yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. You asked Sherry Lynn Johnson and Shanalette De Silva and Kathy Rogers, Larry Rogers, and Headley and Stevenson Swan and Bruce Swan. I could go on, Angeline Butler, Nana Pam
Marcia.
Wade, Marcia Bradshaw. Like, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
I cannot tell you enough how much fun it was. So you don't want to miss these things coming up. So make sure that you're tuned in. Well, real quickly before we jump in, So I got a message about 4 something a.m. this morning, 4:45 a.m. And someone says, great letter to the editor this morning. So I wrote a letter it was basically directed at your premier, David Burt. And just want to read that before we get into today's conversation, because I think the audience will understand me. So what I sent to the Royal Gazette, I didn't put that last part in there, just let you know. So you're going to hear what I actually sent. I said, Dear Premier Burt, first, happy Emancipation Day, happy Mary Prince Day, and happy Cup Match to you. My words to you today are not to be critical, rather to encourage you to use this holiday to lead by example. As you very well know, Bermuda has had 11 road fatalities already this year, while collisions don't seem to be improving either. The various causes for these collisions include speed and inattention. But for the sake of this, I want to focus on alcohol. People drink alcohol for various reasons. Some drink to socialize, some to loosen up, some for taste, some because they genuinely have an addiction to drink. Whatever the reason, we need to encourage people to be responsible. That becomes more difficult when the political leader of the land is out and about doing everything but that. Although, due to your position as leader of Bermuda's government, you have a driver, please understand that most who you'll be drinking and socializing with likely don't. Be mindful when walking the grounds and engage in the public. Our community is reeling from the impact of alcohol. We have accepted being heavily intoxicated as part of our culture. Young children see people they look up to under the influence displaying behavior that they believe is acceptable. It's not. That said, no one is saying not to have fun. In fact, this is our time to enjoy ourselves as much as any other time in Bermuda. However, there are so many ways to enjoy ourselves without public drunkenness. There's trivia, dancing, crown and anchor, good food, and most of all, community. In closing, Mr. Premier, in the spirit of Emancipation Day, Mary Prince Day, please understand that as Premier of Bermuda, you have no days off in leading by example. In fact, more eyes will be on you during cot match than probably any other time of the year. My hope is that your leadership team would also commit to being more mindful as well. Truly wishing you and your family, as well as the entire community, the happiest and safest holiday. Jamal Hartman. So, my hope is that not just the premier, but everyone in Bermuda can hold ourselves accountable, hold our family, our friends, and let's just be conscious
Mm,
of what
intentional.
heavily intoxicated people do to put others at risk. Now, that's out of the way. Let's get into today's conversation. What does the cup match holiday mean to you? And let's share the link so those who might want to join us in studio. And all of you all who were on the restaurant crawl knew this was coming. So you were told, wash your face, brush your teeth, do your hair did, get your hair did, whatever. Right? We told you. So we hope to see you in studio with us. So we're dropping the link. That is the link that you all can click to come in studio. So yeah, what do you believe? What does the cup match holiday mean to you?
For me, Jamal, is definitely just friends and family time and just being able to be with other people. It's such a happy time during a cup match. Just being able to see everybody, get around everyone, eating great food. Especially for me, who most of the time I'm living abroad, so having my fish and my shrimps and shark hash and um, those kind of things. So I just love it. I just love the social part of it.
Mhm.
And it really that means a lot to me, and of course, what the days are about and how they came about. So yeah.
Indeed, thank you for that, Sherry. I you said something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love cop match so much, and we have a chat group for my cop match camp, and my boys got all in the feelings this time of year. I'm gonna be frank. Maybe I'm gonna share too much, and they'll say, "Hartman, why you say that?" But we literally is the only time we all get together. We get to have fun and enjoy one another. Um, my boys know this is what 4 years of not drinking, so they made sure I was straight this year. Do you want this? Do we want some mocktails? Like they took all that into consideration. And for others, they also we're doing something where look, we're going to be gift sharing my non-alcoholic beverages with people who are seemingly a bit too intoxicated, and we're taking accountability in our camp now. We're saying, okay, let's just act like it's a real Heineken and give them Heineken Zero. So I am proud of the camp I'm part of. That's always been the party camp. We're taking accountability and responsibility serious. If you know our camp, it's been on there for probably 10 years now. Our camp is the one that when you enter, it's got the Emancipation Act printed out. And so, for me, what Cop Match means to me, like it's about getting with family, friends, but also I use this time to try to educate people and connect them. As we end the show, I will share another letter with you regarding emancipation that I wrote, because I'm not quite sure that this is what our ancestors foresaw when they thought of emancipation. So for me, it's a time to show love. It's a time to educate. It's a time to, really allow the spirit of community to take over and show the best of us to each other and our visitors. So I love Cop Match. Folks, if you love Cop Match, let us know what it means to you. Charles H. Jefferson II says, great letter, Jamal. I pray that we all take it to heart. Thank you, Brother Charles. I do too. Sean DeShield says, Cop Match means enjoying family time at the beach campsite. Oh, I remember that.
Remember those days. I remember those days. But I just want to just continue on what you're saying. That's awesome, Jamal, that your camp has taken that energy from yourself. To put that in there as far as having mocktails and non-alcoholic options without even it being a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because there
Yeah,
have been many conversations. It's not like you was like, you guys need to do X, Y, and Z.
I
For
don't never.
them to,
Yeah,
okay,
I don't push my beliefs on people. But you're right. It wasn't a conversation. Like yeah, I didn't pressure
yeah. So
anybody.
that's a really cool of them to kind of include that in part of it. So yeah, I can appreciate that. I will be coming to see your camp.
I mean, you weren't invited, but yeah,
I
Sherry, make sure you
was.
come for a mocktail. You come for a mocktail, and come enjoy yourself. And make you know what I'm gonna encourage people to do before they enter. Please read the act. I'm gonna have a trivia question for you once you get in. That's what I'm gonna do.
I hope that ain't my trivia question.
I'm gonna have a trivia
Scratch
question.
that no.
Audience, come on, join us in the studio. Watch it. They ain't paid the internet bills here. They
What
ain't
your
paid.
skirt?
Well, we did do a poll yesterday. We did do a poll. Oops, I just messed up my
See?
light. Look at that. I oh boy. It's look at this,
Mm-mm.
you all. I messed up the lighting. All right. So while the light wants to play around, we're gonna go into see what this poll says. So it was a poll on our Instagram, right? And basically we asked people, I thought we had right thinking audience, who their Cop Match team is. And unfortunately,
How is it unfortunately, Jamal?
this is quite unfortunate actually.
It's the truth.
53% of the
Mm,
respondents are for Somerset right now.
as they should.
Audience, if you follow us on Instagram, please go and take this poll, because something tells me the science isn't right. Again, as I
Oh,
said yesterday, I ain't never heard a Somerset fan speak until the late 2000s. I didn't know you all existed.
you're so shady.
I'm just saying. So, like, seeing this, I'm a bit shocked. Um, I think what it is St. George's fans are a bit humble. They know Victor is coming this year, and so they're not really as loud as usual, right? So
You,
that's what
Jamal,
I'm going with. That's what I'm going.
you're really holding on to these other 3 or 4 wins that you all have had. You're really using that as fuel. Mini cup match, cold cup match. the Gulf. I mean, even through the Gulf in there, like with stretching. But I mean, I understand the stretch and I understand, all that comes along with it. But yeah, we didn't speak for a time because yeah, we didn't have the cup and we understand that.
Mm,
But now we are.
mm,
Remember that wave that Clay talked about? We're still riding it.
mm.
We're still riding it.
You, you
You
know,
you all had 19 years, he said. We
you know,
still got about a good 6 or 7 left in us.
Sancha asked last week. She says, Jamel, what would you do if St. George's actually won cup match this year? And I was honest. I said I'd be unbearable. I would be unbearable if St. George's won this year. Um, we'd probably have the studio painted in St. George's colors for a couple weeks. I'd be unbearable. I'd be unbearable. And I think you all you didn't know me during Manchester United's good years, and I can be very unbearable when it comes. You will get tired of me. So I'm just letting you know. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen because it's not gonna be no humility in winning over here. Oh, it's gonna be on. I'm just being frank with you. But folks, let us know what does cup match really mean to you. I do, and I'm serious when I say this. I love the banter. Nothing about cup match is personal to me. You're not gonna hear me talking
No.
about like people's family and friends and all that stuff. This to me is probably the best kind of banter. It's not political. We know that regardless of who wins and loses, it's not gonna or it shouldn't impact our life one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna impact how we live. It's not gonna impact our taxes or our salaries or our jobs. Hopefully, this is good fun banter. It's an all-star game. It's choosing a side. Also, there's neutral people. You know what Dr. King told us about there's neutral people. I ain't calling their names.
Come Friday afternoon, once we have the cup, Saturday, it's all gonna be a riff, right? Jamal and I will be back. I'll be talking about how short he is and his legs swinging and
Mm,
just, all of those kind of things, how he has a grouch and a grump
mm,
and
yeah.
so it is. It's definitely because as soon as July 1st hits, right, Jamal was like colors,
Mm,
draw the lines, gotta can't wear this, can't wear that. So
yeah. Okay.
it's all in good fun. It
Yeah.
really is.
I think Selena Simons is talking about what? Talking about I hadn't heard of Somerset fan. Well, I didn't visit those parts of the island as a child. And, when I would come cop match, I mean, I usually heard this St. George's chants rings louder when Clevie Wade was smacking you all around the field. But,
Oh.
Sam Cat Place says, yes, Jamal, that's it. That's right. Vanessa Ingerman says St. George's all the way. David Michael R. Wilson says Jamal over there being gribbled as his holiday norm. And then we've got Michelle White. She says, Sherry, don't get it twisted. St. George's fans are simply not on IG. That's it. The pool is not accurate. That's it. Somerset fans spend more time in IG. That's it, Michelle.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. I like that.
No, it's not. It's what we are because we show up.
That's what you do.
We show up. We show up on all platforms.
Okay.
Wellington Oval will be another platform that we show up on.
Okay. Okay. We'll let her
We
have it,
sh-
folks.
we showed up selection night. We
Mm,
showed up.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Mm.
let's have it.
Folks, join us in studio if you haven't already. We're allowing you to join us in studio. Join the conversation. Join us. Let us know what cup match means to you. Mark Arthur C. Phillips says, Jamel, you were unbearable in college as a Manchester United fan. Yeah, they don't know it. They don't know it. Michelle, that's why I'm suffering so much now, Mark. Michelle White says, can we do another restaurant crawl when St. George's wins? Well, I mean, it could be like a victory, what they call motorcade restaurant crawl.
I'm
Charles
sure I won't be available.
Yeah, you will be. Yeah, Charles says, like you, Jamal, I will be insufferable. Believe me. Yeah, Somerset fan, you don't want this. Sherry, you show up where no one is. So yeah, you're not invited to the restaurant crawl, Sherry. You are not invited.
It's okay.
So let's do a poll live on the air. So, folks, who is your cup match team? Who's St. George's versus Somerset? And I want to know who's neutral as well. Who's neutral? I'd like to see who's neutral. Maya's not neutral anymore. I don't think.
I think she's serious, but she's the only person I've ever met that's neutral. I know that wasn't
Really?
her whole life,
No.
yeah.
Tracy from KBB said the other day she's neutral. Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, she's neutral.
Okay.
Teo was neutral until like he upset his nana.
You can't upset a nana.
Yeah, last week he upset his nana. He said he chose Somerset because Grandpa was a former captain for Somerset, and I'm just like, okay, so you chose Grandpa over Nana. So I was trying, to make him feel guilty. It didn't quite work, but yeah. Yeah. So we've got St. George's in his house. B. Denise Hollis, she's a St. George's fan. Somerset, unfortunately for Marcia, and Charmaine is Somerset, and Sam Cat Place. I think she's representing St. George's. Somebody dorm talking about Somerset. Esther Earl Trott talk. She's St. George's neutral. You got a Heatherly and Stevenson Swan talking about I'm
Sounds
neutral.
about right.
My goodness. Somerset, Stacey Ann Brown, Ebony Souza, Somerset. We've got Sonia Clark screaming Somerset. They definitely weren't screaming in 80s and 90s, but anyway. Denise
What
Simon
was
says St. George's, and St. George's Nicole Walker. We've got Somerset Manuela John, and Somerset Paulie Rich, Somerset Renee
Somerset?
Simmons, and
Somerset.
Sancha
Somerset.
says Maya is not neutral. Leave Maya alone. She is neutral. We're keeping it with that. Um, Michelle White says St. George's. Takia Tucker. So the right thinking people are showing up. Nicole Walker's right. Dr. King told us, bottom we cannot trust neutrals, right? Sean the Shields says Somerset will win. It's definitely not going to be 2-1. I tell you what. If I'm being honest, Somerset may win, but it definitely won't be 2-1. I'll tell you that. That year there, I mean, that was just a travesty and definitely a one-all. But I don't think you believe that anyway. No cricket people believe that. Sancha says we established this on Monday that Maya is not neutral. No, she is. I'm leaving it over there. We've got St. George's, Laverne Tucker, Jackie Somerset. We've got Selena Simon, so we know who you're for. Yeah.
Yes.
Monica Dunstan, St. George's. I'm gonna Sherilyn Johnson. I used to say this about Sherry and Sancha. How could people so beautiful choose colors so ugly in July and August? But anyway,
Mercy, Jamal.
red and blue. There's a Christmas colors.
And we stay festive all year round. Okay.
Christmas in July.
Yes.
This ain't Hallmark. This is cut match.
But we're about to make a card out of it anyway.
Okay. Folks, keep letting us come. If you want to join us in studio, feel free, but make sure you have a strong internet. Maya is going to do your news break right now. And a little bit later, I'll just have, again, you can check out the letter in the Royal Gazette that I read earlier to the Premier of Bermuda. We'll touch on emancipation a bit later as I read the second letter, which I did not submit to the Royal Gazette, but it's for all of you. And it just make you think a bit more about emancipation and whether or not this is what those who came before us actually foresaw. Because I think a lot of us are happy, comfortable, complacent. A lot of us work these fancy reinsurance jobs or banking jobs and we're good. But I hope this makes you rethink a bit about whether or not we're truly emancipated. So let's bring Maya Palacio in for the Daily Hour news break. And St. George's fans, I hope you're having a good morning, St. George's fans and St. George's fans only.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
Feeling actually tired this morning, but it's the holiday feels, I think. The
Maya,
sun.
but here's the good thing, Maya. Actually, never mind, because you will find a way to work over the next few days. I'm just gonna say, you know what? You could relax, but you just it's in you. It's in you. Like you will find a way to work. So you know what? Find that pocket of space, just that little small tiny
And
pocket.
relax.
I feel like sleeping too much gets me even more tired. Because yesterday I was like, it's Emancipation Day. You know what my ancestors want me to do? Rest. I ain't do nothing. I'm resting.
Well, you kind of shared something that I was watching, but yeah, on your Instagram stories. I mean, I guess that didn't take too much. You did the press release. Yeah, you consider all what you did yesterday nothing, huh? Okay.
Well, I didn't leave my house, so Felt like nothing.
got you. So she done a lot of work without leaving the house. But well, if you want to come up to Camp Cartel, just read the Emancipation Act before you come in and lay off and chill for a bit. You know where to find me. And we can go in the club, chill, and probably get some good food. Well, I don't know. Us in Georgia have good food. I don't know.
Don't start.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm excited to come down there. I have some friends that are actually coming down today. So I'm really, really excited to take them around and get them to see Bermuda after so many years of knowing them. So
We love to hear it. Maya doing her tourism ambassador role, BTA. What's up?
Very excited about that. All right, guys. So good morning. Good morning. This is the Daily Owl News Break brought to you by the amazing people at People's Pharmacy. And this morning, starting out the news, not too good, but yesterday there was a 3-vehicle collision. You may have heard about it already. That involved 2 trucks and a motor car near the junction of Trimmingham Hill Road, South Road. The scene of the collision had been closed off for quite a long time, and traffic was diverted on Harbour Road. That is all the updates that we know so far.
So I know people were stuck in town. Like there were people stuck as far as like Devonshire and Smiths coming up South Road and so on, trying to go around. I say this in a serious manner. Someone asked on Twitter some weeks ago, why are homes in the Western parishes so much less in price? Well, I think that's a good answer right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough going in and out of, even though there's, Harbor Road and so on. It's just, it's for years, you've just heard people speak about traffic if there's not an accident. So if there is an accident, all you can do is be patient, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that's what dictates prices in the real estate market as well. I'm no expert, but that's what I'm guessing.
I mean, when the bridge is closed down in the east, though, that's the only way in and out.
Oh, Maya, you make
That
a great
used to be
point
a
there.
thing.
Yeah, it
That
used to
used
be
to-
regular. Remember when you used
that
to
used to
open
be
it
a-
for the boats and it would
Yeah.
get stuck? Yeah.
Stuck. That used to be a thing. People walking across the causeway with their luggage. That used to be a thing.
I have an idea, though. Let me know if you guys like this. I think maybe there should be a bridge going across something and like have a toll to use it, right? Like a bridge going from like maybe Spanish Point to Dockyard and have a toll. If people, you know what I'm saying? No, too much?
I don't know. I've always said that I would love to see trains come back. But I know that'll be so much work. But I'm just like,
That'll be
a
cool.
nice
though.
little, like a quick little train that takes you, it only goes one way back and forth. Like, how convenient would that be?
Yeah.
But, then we have the tracks. It's just, bringing them back to life. But then, what's going to fuel the trains? And anyway,
With the right investment, anything's possible. But yeah, sorry, we got off track. But I think that's worth a conversation. Sorry.
Very true. All right, so other notices, it's going to be a lot of cup match notices, guys, so make sure you're tapped in. But on Thursday, August 3rd and August 4th, the 2-day cup match, there will be heightened police presence outside Wellington Oval Grounds in St. George's. Officers will be deployed to patrol Wellington Slip Road to deter vehicles parking in the in that traffic, that notice that came out from the government. So the Wellington Slip Road will be closed off and only available for emergencies in case that happens. The Ministry of Public Works advised that the closure of that roadway will be between the hours of 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on both days of cup match to keep Wellington roads free for emergencies, they say. To accommodate residents of the surrounding neighborhood, the Bermuda Police Service will have a list of vehicles registered to houses in the area. Residents will be permitted access during the road closures. And those are the most important things there. Boat owners and operators whose vessels are kept at TS Marine or moored nearby are reminded they will not be allowed on the Wellington Slip Road once the roadway is closed at 9 a.m. on both days of cup match, Thursday the 3rd and August the 4th. So if you have a boat in the area, you want to get to it, make sure you get to it before 9 a.m.
Wow. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people walking. There's a lot of pedestrians in that area at times. So I can understand when I was,
Yeah, traffic is going to definitely be very, very heavy on that day. So, if you can carpool. As a reminder that the ferries will be in operation as well to get to St. George's on both days, as they had mentioned prior to. So that's another option for transportation as well if you need it from the other end of the island on west. All right, another update about the Coast Guards over the Cup Match holiday. The Royal Bermuda Regiment Coast Guards will be running patrols throughout the Cup Match weekend as part of its program to help reduce risks for the marine community. A spokesperson explained that the Coast Guard utilizes 6 vessels and 2 personal watercraft staffed with 25 personnel. Will carry out patrols on the island, including and during the traditional raft up at Mangrove Bay and the former site of the non-mariners race. Bermudians will be flocking to the beaches and getting out on the water, they say. He continues, throughout the Cup Match holiday weekend, the Coast Guard will be undertaking a host of initiatives to ensure the safety of the marine community to guard against the kinds of antisocial behavior and violence we have witnessed in public places. There will be heightened focus on offenses such as operating a vessel while under the influence or drink or drugs, as well as speeding, and particular focus will be on personal watercraft operators who ride dangerously in areas where there are swimmers and raft ups.
Necessary.
Very
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And up next in the news, the Minister of National Security, Michael Weeks, urged liquor license premises to be vigilant against the sale of alcohol to minors. Ahead of the Cup Match holiday weekend, he says our island celebration should be marked with joy, unity, and harmony, and it is imperative that we as a community prioritize the well-being and safety of our citizens, particularly our youth. As we approach the much anticipated period, the Liquor License Authority is keen to ensure the safety of the compliance of a liquor license premises. He went on to say that, liquor license people have the responsibility, they need to ask for IDs. And if people do not present their IDs, there are consequences for that, as in either not getting the liquor that you want or even being banned from the store. So the minister is just really urging everyone to be mindful and please do not sell to minors. Ask for IDs throughout this Cup Match weekend.
Well, I just want to say, please take your own advice and encourage your colleagues. As I stated earlier, Premier Burt, be vigilant about doing what you do in public. It is a holiday, and I think that we need to understand that all eyes are on all of us, not just them, but all of us.
Yeah. Another reminder that I mentioned yesterday, if you had trash that needed to be taken out today, you cannot, today was the last day. Basically, tomorrow, if you feel like you have trash to take out, either take it to Tynes Bay or wait until August the 5th. August the 5th. So if you normally have it collected on the 3rd and the 4th, which is a Thursday and a Friday, you have to wait till Saturday, the 5th of August, unless you want to drop it off at Tynes Bay, but do not leave your garbage out there on the roads.
Yeah. I just want to repeat, all eyes are on all of us. Maddox told you. You'll remember this in a few years. Sorry, Maya, go ahead.
That's okay. And as you may have recalled, Somerset and St. George's fans descended on the Camden grounds for the annual Premier's Cup Match, a reception which was hosted by Premier David Burt. And here's a photo of both the teams here. So looking really sharp in their blazers there. You got Somerset and St. George's and Premier David Burt and his family right there in the middle. Yeah. And that's the majority of our news for today. I can tell you that the weather today is still looking like cloudy showers and a chance of thunder, which isn't what I wanted when I had my friends visiting Bermuda, and a high of 84 degrees.
But it's looking good for like both days of Cup Match. So, I mean, that's rain dance that Somerset's been doing all week. It's not going to come. It's not coming. It's not coming.
Rain dance. Really, Jamal?
Really? Well, I will say, I mean, I did learn yesterday that Sherry is scared of thunder. She texted me, she said, "Oh, did you hear that thunder?"
Just put my business out there. Just go along.
I'm sorry. That's between us. I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm glad it's raining today rather than on the days when we're going to be out and about and, eating our fish and conch stew and, just enjoying sharkash and mussels and, all that stuff we love to eat during the holiday. But Sherry, you've got a days of the year for us?
I do. And it's something that we actually enjoyed on Sunday with the restaurant crew. But today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. Oh. And it conjures up visions of our favorite summer treat. It's simple. It's a simple thing, really, but just how delicious. To make a great ice cream sandwich, you take 2 rectangular, circular, flat cookies, and you put your favorite ice cream in the middle. Then make it into a nice little sandwich. There's nothing better than the taste of sugary sweet and cold ice creamness. So I hope Scoops have some of those lovely ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, I wonder what flavors they have in ice cream sandwich. Did you guys have one?
I did. The one that I had was like chocolate cookies with mint in the middle. Mm-hmm. It was an oatmeal cookie with, I can't remember what was in the middle of the oatmeal cookie, but it was a chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream in the middle.
Okay. What'd you have?
I'm sure Sancha could tell us.
What'd you have, Maya?
I had the popsicles, which were really, really amazing. So I didn't get the sandwiches. I just went straight for the popsicles, the ice cream popsicles. They're really good.
Yeah, I had some vegan rum raisin. It was actually very good. So, I just happy that they had something for a brother and enjoyed my snackety snack. We'll see you at the game.
You'll see me at the game. And just another reminder, Bermuda, please, 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 please drive safe and let your cousins, your neighbors, your nephews, your nieces, whoever is riding a bike, give them that stern warning, give them a lot of love, let them know, like, we need you to get home safe. Don't do anything stupid just because your friends are doing things stupid. Buckle your helmets, all of that jazz. Ride correct, don't speed, don't do it just because you see someone else do it. Like, don't, please. Please, 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 please. And I also want to give a lot of love and a big shout out to those families who have lost their loved ones during the Cup Match holidays. Specifically, I just want to give a lot of love to my aunt and my cousins who lost my Uncle Mao in 2014 in the Cup Match site. Like, I know this year is not easy for us, and it's hard to get back into that Cup Match spirit when something like that happens to your family. So a lot of love to you guys there, thinking about you during this Cup Match holiday.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And I think the entire community echoes everything you said. Maya, we're going to find some time and some way for you to relax over the next few days. All right. I promise I'm not going to ask you, Maya, can you help me with this? I promise. Hold me to it. All right.
Sure.
All right. Maya Palacio, folks. If you see us, show us some love. You don't have to touch to do that. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Come back again. If any of you want to join us in studio, I mean, people were asking, do we get nervous to do the show? I'm thinking the audience is nervous because they have the link to come in with us. I think we should put pressure on Angeline and Marcia and Sherilyn Johnson and Chanelette. And
I'm surprised Hadleen's not here yet.
Pressure on them. They were part of the restaurant crawl. Kathy Rogers. I'm not going to call the Somerset fan that's near me right now. We don't need him in studio with his Somerset stuff. But, there were so many of you. Come join us in studio and let us know what Cup Match means to you. We'll take a quick break and come back and close out this show over the next half hour and send you off on this Cup Match Eve. I love it. I love it.
Let's face it, life can be a little wild, but shopping doesn't have to be. I choose People's, so that whether it's a prescription that needs to be filled, a toy for my little terror, or a gift for a new addition to the family, we'll see about that. Everything's available in one convenient location. Some call it People's, I call it my one-stop shop in the city. People's, we're here for you.
Welcome to the new bulk store, Lindo's next.
Mom's celebrating her 70th birthday next month. Have you noticed her age is catching up with her?
Yeah. Plus, she's having a hard time getting up and around like she's used to. I would sure hate to see her fall.
At Medical House Limited, we can help make life situations easier. We have electric beds, motorized scooters, bath stools, walkers, you name it.
Mom's been real good to us. We'll get her birthday and Christmas gifts from Medical House.
Medical House has relocated next to the Dandytown Field, number 6 Bakery Lane, Pembroke. Telephone 292-3622.
Welcome back to the big show. Sherry Vanderpool, I'm Jamal Hartman. It's the Daily Hour brought to you by the BAC Group of Companies, Medical House, Lindo's, and People's Pharmacy. Folks, please don't forget to subscribe on our website and follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with all that we have going on. Help us grow beyond the mic as we do our part to continue to improve our community. I think we have a guest joining us backstage. Something tells me that they are not St. George's fans, folks. But you have the link. If you'd like to join us, please hit us up. We'd like to have as many St. George's fans in his house. Just let us know what Cup Match means to you. We've got Heather Lamb. That's right. I love these colors. She is blue and blue representing. Let's bring our the first guest for the day into the studio. Something tells me Sherry set this up. Something tells me Sherry set this up.
Sarah needed backup.
Oh, how'd she need backup? It was 1-1.
No. You get a little feisty sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you put on that blue shirt. I feel like you get a little superhero.
Oh.
Or tries to.
Good morning, nephew. How you doing?
Hello, Wonky.
Morning, Maddox.
So look, you got your Somerset colors on?
Yeah, of course.
Let me see.
Look at that.
All right. So
I mean, his hair, Jamal, like really.
Well,
We got red and blue hair over here because
I see that. So you think Somerset's gonna win?
Yes, better than St. George's.
You think so? I don't know. I think you like St. George's players better. That's what I remember.
What do you mean? St. George's is trash.
Oh my!
Out of the mouths of babes.
You know, Sandra. Last time he and I were on opposite teams, my team won.
Oh my goodness! When we went to the game,
when we went to
Arsenal, Arsenal just got lucky, right? Manchester was tired from the MLS game, right?
Oh, so Arsenal got lucky and they lost? Oh, you said that wrong.
No, I'm sorry. Man U got lucky because Arsenal was tired. They happened.
That's what happened?
Yes.
So Maddox, you think St. George's could get lucky and beat Somerset?
No, because last time when you guys lost in 2022, you cried a lot.
Well, Maddox, sports is emotional. Of course, we're going to get a bit emotional if we lose. But this year, I hope that you bring your little Somerset towel. Your mom should have one for you because you're going to need it to wipe all those players' tears up Somerset, all right?
St. George's, I hope they have your blue and blue ugly shirt.
Okay, let me talk now. Okay.
I'm arguing for 7-year-old folks.
Let me step in. I just tell everyone, like Maya said, to be safe. And you know what else I was thinking about? It is going to be so hot. It's like a different level of heat nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So please stay hydrated, wear your hats.
Mm-hmm.
Be safe.
And Sancho, what does cup match mean to you?
Yeah.
What does cup match mean to me? For me, Maddox said happiness. It has changed a lot for me since I've had Maddox. Before I felt like it was about a party.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of hanging out like Mr. Burt, and things have changed now. I feel like it's very much so about making tradition and building memories, which is why we do First Bowl every year. We've actually been in your camp every year.
Yeah,
we stop by.
Yeah.
So I'm giving he hasn't invited me yet, so I'm giving myself.
Really?
No.
But I don't think we got invited last year when we just showed up there, and we just was like, "We're her." Why?
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm stopping by.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's about building traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I will say it forever. No, people's probably gonna get tired of me saying it, but from what I saw on Saturday, I realized how important it is, and it's definitely time for me to move a little different when it comes to cop match, so that I can capture the history of it and instill it in my son.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean this. I said to Sancho afterwards, like, no, let him speak, let him share his, his what he sees. It's his reality as a child, right? And growing up, a lot of people's first time at cop match was as an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's getting to see it from her to see it evolve, and he'll be able to connect himself with the experiences from there. And to me, those are the best ways to for history to be carried on, when people actually experience it rather than being just told.
And I love that when people build memories. So, even when you spoke about your trip this past month, it's like building memories. And these times you're able to kind of think back on definitely this is what he's going to remember. And it's going to be wonderful.
And you know what? I said on Saturday night when we were talking to Jordan, I was like, I don't know cricket, but I know energy. I don't want him to have to say that. Right? I want him to be like, he knows what this is about. When you're giving him trivia, I want him to be able to answer those questions.
Who is Warren Simmons? Who is Wendell Smith? Yes, Gennaro Tucker.
Exactly.
Indeed. Well, Sancho, I will definitely see you at the field tomorrow. Maddox?
You don't want to come see me today in my red pants and have an ice cream with me?
Ice cream sandwich?
Sandwiches, let me tell you. So we had I heard you talking, oatmeal with rum raisin ice cream.
Okay.
Chocolate chip, like a chocolate chip cookie with mint chip ice cream, and then the chocolate chip with vanilla. So they will be up today. Then I said, Jamal, I'm going to see if they can make you a vegan one.
Thank you. She knows what's coming every time.
Oh my gosh, it's so special.
I'm just saying. Folks, let us know what your favorite ice cream is as well, so that we can make sure that we have your flavor. But you heard what they have today. What is it, Sherry?
Today is ice cream sandwich day.
Ice cream sandwich day. So get yourself ice cream. Before we go, Maddox, let us know who is winning cup match.
Somerset! And also my favorite ice cream is birthday cake.
Birthday cake. Maddox is a birthday cake guy, and he says Somerset's winning. We'll see you later. I'll be down the hill. Alrighty. Oh, what happened there? Folks, yes, it was fighting words from Maddox. He definitely beat me up. Yeah, I was going back and forth with the 7-year-old. Folks, chocolate chip ice cream you got. That's your favorite ice cream. I was a Oreo cookie guy.
Yeah, mine out of the three that Sancho spoke of was it's a toss up between the mint chip and the chocolate chip with vanilla ice cream. It was delicious. I was like, oh yes. Okay. Presentation was awesome. Just the whole thing was great.
Okay, go get you one, folks. Honestly, if you haven't already, hey, folks. Again, something that Sancho said is hydrate. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Hydrate.
With water.
I know a lot of it. Yes, with water. H2O. You know, the clear stuff that doesn't make you feel, like what she was saying. I'm not going to call any names. You heard me read the letter earlier. But all that said, seriously, hydrate. Drink a lot of water. I know people go out. We have fun with drinking Swizzle and other things. Take care of yourself. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be hot. Be very careful out there. I want to know from the audience, what are you looking forward to most this cup match? Like, what are you looking forward to most this cup match? I'm going to tell you what I'm looking forward to most. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Delray Rollins performs. I am excited about him playing, and I'm really, really looking forward to Delray Rollins. But audience, let us know, what are you looking forward to most this cup match holiday? Sherry, you're not going to tell them you're looking forward to spending time with me?
That's why it took a minute, because I was like, do I say that? No. Or do I just You're
looking forward to spending time with me.
You just said you wasn't inviting me into your camp.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said you weren't invited. I didn't say I wasn't inviting you.
I think I am looking forward to what Paulie Rich says. A Somerset win. That's what I'm looking forward to. But no, Jamal, honestly, I do prefer Somerset as the grounds to be one. St. George's is a little different, but I'm just looking forward to being amongst everybody. It's just, cup match just brings, as Sanchez said, just a different type of energy, a different type of feel. I feel like everyone's so happy, and it doesn't mean that everyone's drunk, but I just feel like everyone's so happy, so inviting. I feel like it's 2 days of just letting go, forgetting about things that you may be going through personally or whatever, and just really just relaxing and spending time with your friends and family, and creating those memories. This is what Maddox is going to know. First of all, he's going to pass that on. And that's what we want. We want these traditions and histories to continue to be passed on.
Yeah, indeed. No, I agree. Sanchez says, also forgot to tell you guys, Gumbays will be at HSBC today at 12 p.m. Well, I might be there as well if the rain holds up, because gotta get my ATM card. Michelle White says, not TV ready this morning, but Kenneth St. George's person, jump on camera, please. Need a tie at least. Yeah, St. George's folks, you got to stand up and show up. Where you at? I'm going to drop the link one more time, because, Maddox just spoke for 20 Somerset people. We need more of you. Come on.
Well, that's the confidence that we spoke about, during selection night. We have these youngsters that come with all of this confidence. When we talked to Asa Smith True, you saw the confidence that came out in this young man. And those are the type of people that Somerset produces.
I guess. Folks, let us know. Are you going to the game? Anyone in the audience actually going to the game this year? Nicole Walker said what she enjoys most and what cup match means to her is spending time with visiting family and St. George's victory party and motorcade. There we go.
Oh, Nicole.
There we go.
Nicole.
Kathy Rogers in her St. George's color says, I am in his house. She says, I'm here. And Hadley and Stevenson Swan says, I look forward to observing Bruce during the first ball and observing everyone else with my binoculars. So does this mean you'll be at the field observing your husband watching the first ball? Give us more, Hadley.
Yeah.
We haven't seen you this morning. We thought we'd see you in the studio. Maddox, this is Maddox. He says, I am dancing. So go check our nephew Maddox out. His dancing with the Gum Bears today. Kathy Rogers, you're being encouraged to jump on the link by Michelle White. So we asked, are you going to the field? Are you going to the actual game down St. George's, down at Wellington Oval? Polly Rich says yes, only on the first day. For years, so many people have said they enjoy the first day more than the second. Are you like that, Sherry?
No, as a young teen, or just a lot younger than what I am now, the beach was what I would do on the first day. Horseshoe Bay Beach, before it was a beach fest, used to do that, or we'd go jet skiing or do something with friends, and then go on the second day, of course, all dolled up, all decked out. As times have changed, I started going on the first day, and I was like, this is very nice. You're able to get to Stoles, you're able to do Crown and Anchor, you're able to go visit people in different camps, everything with ease. So definitely the first day. I will be there tomorrow. Yeah, first bowl.
All righty. Sherry be there. We've got Sandra Durham talking some trash, saying, how would Nicole remember what those motorcades feel like? It's been years. Wow.
Love it, Sandra. Love it.
We have Kathy Rogers saying, don't know how. I'm trying now on laptop. So she's trying to get in. We'll just drop the link for you there. Kathy Rogers, if you want to come in, just hit us right there on the link. So while we wait on Kathy Rogers to come in, I just want to touch on the holiday, Sherry, if you don't mind. I'll take you off screen because it's a bit long and I don't want you, looking googly-eyed at me. So, folks, yesterday was Emancipation Day. And the question is this what our ancestors foresaw as the result of emancipation? Is this what freedom is supposed to look and feel like? There may be no whips or chains, but there is debt. There are systems in place that have kept one group overseeing another. There are companies that still exist to this day that have yet to address their beginnings and believe that because they hire the descendants of enslaved people, all is well. In a colony, territory, island, country, whatever you choose to see Bermuda as, that is majority Black, there's no Black-owned banks, no Black Bermudian-owned major hotel. There's no Black Bermudian-owned reinsurance company. And I could go on. Black-owned media companies are still denied the support to exist, despite providing exactly what the community needs. Black people were consumers, were employees, were students. We have not the economic freedom that true emancipation should provide us with. So as we celebrate Emancipation Day and what it means, we must ask ourselves a few questions. Why aren't more of us employers? Why don't we own any major shares in our economy? Why are we okay accepting things as they are? And most of all, is this truly the best way to honor those who came before us? Dare I say it, happy Emancipation Day, Bermuda. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and we've got Kathy Rogers backstage and we'll bring Sherry back in. But have a think on that, folks. We love to celebrate things, but do we truly understand what it is we're celebrating? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Ordering from ER Fisheries has just gotten simpler. With just a few clicks of a button, you can place an order for next-day delivery or same-day pickup. Our ever-expanding list of offerings now include grocery pantry items, specialty meats, and bread and dairy items. We know things have been hard, and we're here to make planning for your next meal or party easy. Whether you're a vegetarian or a meat eater, we have what you're looking for. And best of all, it can be delivered to your door in 24 hours or less. Go to www.erfisheries.bm and check out our wide range of seafood, beef, lamb, pork, poultry, fruits, vegetables, and plant-based products, all available at reasonable prices. That's www.erfisheries.bm.
All righty, welcome back. Folks, if you enjoyed the conversation today, the discussions, please give us a thumbs up, a love, a like. Make sure you share with your friends and family. Let them know what's up, that St. George's will win the cup this year. Thanks again to the BAC Group of Companies, Medical House, Lindo's, and People's Pharmacy for ensuring we can have these conversations with you on a daily basis. Let's see who we got backstage. Woo! Let's see. Oh. Well, we love to see it. We love to see it. Well, we love to see it. Good morning, Sister Kathy. How are you?
I'm good, but I keep hearing something from what you said earlier. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Bring it.
Like I heard you talking what you said before.
But it's like the horns, really, Kathy, the horn, like the towel, like.
No, this is.
I'm gonna make a dress out of this, and maybe I'll wear it on the first day.
Oh my God! Can I remove her from the studio real quick?
This is heavenly. This is wonderful. This is what you call cop match fever. Kathy,
upside down.
Oh, upside down. Yes. Turn around. There we go. Look, your fans are out there cheering you on, Kathy. Look at them. Well done, Kathy. Representing Emancipation Day.
She didn't have all of this energy on Sunday. She was very,
Mary Prince one.
Get the Mary Prince one. Here we go. Where's the Mary Prince? There we go. She's got another one for you, Sherry. Got another one for you. She's bringing the Mary Prince one. Go ahead. Bring it up.
I don't think I bought a doll.
Oh, man.
See, fumbling the ball.
I just got this one.
There we go. That's Mary Prince. There we go. Oh, that's Mary Prince. Okay.
I had a Mary Prince one. They got to get me one.
We got to get a Mary Prince one to us, Kathy. So Kathy, we know cop match is your thing. What you looking forward to?
Oh, I like first day, first bowl. We're down there 7:30 a.m.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we just have a good time. It's just nice fellowship. We've been doing it for many, many years.
And tell us, how did you become a St. George's fan?
My dad probably. He's from St. George's, so we're going back quite some time. But yeah, that's why I became a St. George's fan.
And that's what you call proper indoctrination. When people that's what you call proper indoctrination. When your parents lead you in the right direction, right?
Of course, of course.
Anything else is abuse. Anything else
is not going to lead me astray.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And what would you say, like, to Somerset fans like Sherry? What would you say to them to give them hope?
Of course, I'm looking forward to a win. But you know what? Just keep on doing what you do, because it just makes it that more exciting. And if things go according to how we would like for it to go, it's going to be sweet.
There we go.
A sweet victory.
Sherry, would you like to say anything to our beloved guest?
I mean, Kathy, we got to meet, I said we got to meet on Sunday, and now I feel like I really don't know you. I feel like the person that I met on Sunday is definitely not this person. So I'm kind of leery on, even how I feel about you right now, but it will be all. It's gonna be all love. It's gonna be all love come Saturday. Like after Saturday, I'll be okay. But that's because I know we're still gonna have the cup in our hand, and I'm gonna just need to console you with one of those towels that you have
we'll
over
see.
there.
We'll see. Let's see what happens on Saturday. We'll make a date.
Kathy, before I let you go, I just want to say, by the time I bring Sherry by your camp tomorrow, and she gets a taste of one of the most beautiful things that she'll ever taste, she's gonna be like, Kathy, bygones be bygones.
You think you
I
can
love
her?
you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna be her best person. So all of what she said, you ain't gotta wait to say it, Kathy.
Yeah, I look forward to that. I look forward to that. Sharon, we will see you, if not Thursday, definitely Friday, but we'll be there first bowl both days. My two daughters are Hot Match children from the age of 3. They love Hot Match. They'll be there. We'll be with a bunch of friends, and it's good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna put an air tag on you and come find you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
He said she'll put an air tag on you and come find you.
Okay. Okay, you do that.
See you soon. Thanks so much,
Okay,
Kathy. Have a great
thanks.
holiday.
Have fun, everybody. Have a safe Hot Match.
You too.
You as well.
Gorgeous. All right, Kathy Rogers there. Folks, we're going to do a daily play. We've got a daily play to do. So time for the daily play brought to you by Bermuda Trivia. Cup Match Edition now available in stores. Follow Bermuda Trivia on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok to find out why it's Bermuda's favorite trivia game. This is the easiest question. Everyone should know the answer to this question. Audience, as a choir, please answer this question. And if Sherry doesn't get it, she will be teased, heavily teased.
Well, no, teasing's like bullying and stuff. So.
Is it? Okay, we can't tease her. What can we do? Make her wear a St. George's shirt. Yeah.
Oh, no. Tease me then.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Here's the question, folks.
I'm scared.
The first official cup match took place in what year?
I don't want to say the wrong answer. 18. Okay. I was scared to answer, Jamal, because I wasn't positive. I really wasn't positive, but that's the answer I had in my head.
Just going with that, folks. It was 1902.
I didn't know that, but I was like, I feel like you're always trying to trick me.
Yeah, that's probably the case, though. Probably.
Yeah, so I just didn't feel like I knew.
But you know what? I did say audience as a choir, let's say.
And they did.
Showed up. They showed up. But there's always that one person in the choir. That one person.
It was.
That's you. That's you.
And Asta.
Yeah. Let me just address this. If you were sent a link and you filled out the link for winning a prize, then someone should have gotten back to you. But if they haven't, let us know, and we will ensure that they get you your prize. Hopefully, all cup match prizes get out today because cup match is tomorrow. Folks, again, if you missed it earlier, you can read my letter to the editor, to your dear premier, about cup match behavior. It is in the Royal Gazette today. And my hope is that everyone who considers themselves a role model, a model, leader, coach, mentor, takes that advice, takes the words and uses them for themselves. It can be applicable for every last one of us, including myself. It's not just about being intoxicated. Some of us, our normal behavior isn't probably best or acceptable in the eyes of children. So let's just be kind of conscious of who may be watching us. Sherry, do you have some daily inspiration to send us on our way?
I do. The daily inspiration is being brought to you by ER Fisheries and Foods. You can't rely on how you look to sustain you. What sustains us, what is fundamentally beautiful, is compassion for yourself and and those who are around you. And that is from Lupito Nyong'o.
Yeah, there you go. Beautiful black actress there of Nigerian descent, I believe, or Kenyan. But anyway, Sherry, you gonna be there first bowl tomorrow?
I am.
Okay. Audience, let us know. Are you gonna be there first bowl tomorrow? Yes or no? First bowl? I'm looking forward to it. And someone did ask first bowl what time. First bowl is usually at 10 a.m. I say usually because rather dependent. I'll say 10 a.m. and then someone say, well, it's 11:30. Well, was it not pouring rain at 10 a.m.?
Right.
Come on, folks, man. Gee, we got to use this every now and then. You say they always trying to make you seem wrong. But yes, first bowl is usually at 10 a.m. And like Kathy Rogers, I am there way before 10 a.m.
Wow.
looking forward to a good time. Honestly, I promised Sancha. I don't know why, but I did tell her I'll be more sociable this year. Um, I won't let St. George's affect my attitude. And Sherry's got me hugging people these days. So, you know,
And he's so villain, like he just, hey, I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
wow, look at
Yeah, I'm a
you.
changed man. I'm a changed man. I will have my Egyptian musk on, so if you're allergic to that, stay away from me. Thanks, Nana Pam. Thanks, Nana Pam. She bought me some nice Egyptian oils, so appreciate that. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have some people first born. Chica Trot, Headley and Stevenson Swan. Um, Ebony Souza says she's trying to be there for first bowl. Shannon Smith says yes, she'll be into his house. Woo! First bowl. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hey, now, I gotta go town, see if they got an air horn. I forgot my air horn.
Oh my gosh.
Sherry, can you go in town today?
Jamal, let's say goodbye.
I was trying to catch a ride, folks. Folks, please don't forget to subscribe on our website. Follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with all that we have going on. Help us grow beyond the mic as we do our part to continue to improve our community. Thanks again to our partners, the BAC Group of Companies, Medical House Lindos, and People's Pharmacy for ensuring that we're able to do this with you on a daily basis. As always, we appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you for making us part of your daily routine. If all goes well, we'll be back to do this again with you next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. There's no show tomorrow. There's no show on Friday, and there's never a show on Saturday and Sunday. She's Sherry Vanderpool. I'm Jamal Hartman. Please do make it a safe, happy, and great holiday. And hopefully, Sherry has better colors on after the show. The cop match is over. All right. Peace out. We are is out.